kids are asleep. It's just you and me and a bottle of wine. It's been so long since we've been alone, so baby, let's take our time. Don't have to wonder if I wanted to. Girl, I'm right here and I'm waiting for you. Girl, let me love you until morning light. Drunk off your kiss, that sweet red wine. There ain't no need to hurry. Baby, we have all night. And when morning comes, I'm still gonna love you each day for the rest of our lives. Of our lives.
It's not quite a religious experience, but it's damn close.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Hello.
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 The wheel is turning, but the hamster's dead.
Seriously? You guys gotta come up with a better name. Whatever. I'm not even getting paid for this show.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio.
Winter is here and it's staying for a while. Just lately, haven't had the chance to see you smile. It's cold outside, I don't feel it when I'm with you. Throw some wood on the fire, glass of red in your hand, watching old movies, something on demand feels so right stay up all night like we used to do, loving and laughing with a kiss or two. Yeah, it feels so right. Can you feel it when I'm with you? These are the best days, best days of our lives.
There we go, brand new music for you there. Now my microphone's working. They are The Bray, and you can find them on Twitter. Let me see here. The Bray can be found at the BRAE Music, the _Bray Music. That's where they're at, and that's a brand new song called These Are the Best Days. Before that, Mr. Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams _9 is where you can find him, and Let Me Love You. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you some love today. The week before Christmas, this will be my last live show before the Christmas holiday, and the last chance to play some of the great Christmas music that we have in our lineup for me. But we've got other shows going on this week, so be sure to tune in to all of those. Welcome to Today's Country with your host, me. That is Tim Kelly. Glad to have you tuned in. We are KICR, Indie Country Radio, digitally broadcasting live from Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. We got some good live entertainment to happen today. At 11:30 a.m. Central Time, we're going to welcome Mr. Jeremy Parsons from the state of Texas, who works with our good friend Michael Stover from MTS Management. He's got some great music, and we're going to put a video on our TV channel that he sings a song to, brand new today as well. So it's going to be a fun show. We're going to kick it off with some more great country music, though, right now. This is brand new Mercy Shine. It is called So Do I on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio. You can find Mercy Shine at Mercy Shine 2 on the big Twitter machine.
You like You climbed up, blacked out, rolling with a lift kit. Flow master hum and can't miss it. You smoke 'em out every time you're in it. So do I. You like to put a little party in your plastic cup. Sip a little whistle, raise it up. You chase that jack till you catch your buzz. Well, so do I. You wanna get a little crazy with your Friday night. Wanna make it go boom like dynamite. Go on, sky high, come on. So do I. You wanna shake it up, crank it up, turn it to 10. Burn it down to the ground and we do it again. Wanna lose your mind, get loose. So do I. Say you like breathing that country air in. You like my fingers running through your hair. Well, that's two more things we've got in common. So do I. You wanna find a dark spot so we can park this thing. You wanna slide it on over here and rock this thing. You wanna roll them on down and listen to the river sing. So do I. You wanna get a little crazy with your Friday night. Wanna make it go boom like dynamite. Go on, sky high, come on. So do I. You wanna shake it up, crank it up, turn it to 10. Burn it down to the ground and we do it again. Wanna lose your mind, get loose. So do I. You wanna get a little crazy with your Friday night. Wanna make it go boom like dynamite. Go off, sky high, come on. So do I. You wanna shake it up, crank it up, turn it to 10. Burn it down to the ground and we do it again. Wanna lose your mind, get loose. So do I. You wanna get a little crazy with your Friday night. Wanna make it go boom like dynamite. Go off, sky high, come on. So do I. You wanna shake it up, crank it up, turn it to 10. Burn it down to the ground and we do it again. Wanna lose your mind, get loose. So do I.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Took a jet, had to leave, so I left, bought a car that was fast, trying to get past her in love. I can run, I can hide, I can drive, I can fly, but so far, it ain't far enough. There's a message on my cell phone I can't erase. It's her and the sound of her voice that takes me back across 7 states. I guess the heart of the matter is I just can't forget her. She's like a ghost that haunts me everywhere I go. See her face on a billboard sign, see her name in the stars at night. She's that shadow in my dreams, always chasing me. Took it east, took it west to the beach where I sat in the sand, ran as far as a ways. Little town near the crowd, it's quiet when it's loud, but still her voice calls my name. Even if I was moving at the speed of light, I couldn't get away. Somehow I gotta face the fact that when I look back, it's hard to look away. I guess the heart of the matter is I just can't forget her. She's like a ghost that haunts me everywhere I go. See her face on a billboard sign, see her name in the stars at night. She's that shadow in my dreams, always chasing me. I can't outrun her memory. Her memory's beating in my heart like a drum I can't turn on. She's where I start worrying, she's back again, and she won't stop. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her. I can't outrun her. I can't outrun her memory. I can't outrun her memory.
His name is John Wolf. That is Jon, and Wolf with an E on the end of it. He is from the great state of Texas, and that is a great song. It is called Outrun Her Memory. You can check out the video to that one as well on Indie Country Television. Head over to our website, IndieCountryRadio.net. Hit the More tab on the far right. Drop down to 2 channels of Indie Country Television. CMT for the Indies. That's right, the best videos you'll ever see, as well as the best country music you'll ever hear. We got it covered, don't we? Radio and television. Well, speaking of Texas, we got a great artist from the state of Texas going to be calling in here in a little bit, Mr. Jeremy Parsons. We're going to have a great radio interview, so if you're on your social media pages and you can hear my voice, do me a favor, because I've done plenty of it this morning, but blast it out there. Tell everybody we're on Spreaker. That is Spreaker, Spreaker.com. Search Indie Country Radio live right now, and you can also check us out on our website, IndieCountryRadio.net, right on the homepage as well. A 2-time Indie Award winner is up next. Her name is Brittany Marie. This is called Galveston Drive on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Rolling on that old dirt road where she grew up. Daddy's in the field again, and he's got that tractor stuck. She's glad there's just some things that never change. She turns the wheel, heads down the bank and up to that bridge. Daddy takes a handkerchief, waves and wipes his head, and she's still amazed that he works this way. His 2 strong hands, how she loves that man. 'Cause the sun still shines on Galveston Drive. Now my crew 158 to 159. At 9 years old and at 23, on her wedding day, the first kiss by the creek under that oak tree. The phone rings and she hears his voice. He's wondering where she's gone. She said I needed to clear my head, so I made a quick trip home. I came back to find what we left behind. In this gravel dust, I'm down here finding love. 'Cause the sun still shines on Galveston Drive. Now my crew run 58 to 159. Those old potholes, that country road shaped her life. It's her miracle mile, Galveston Drive. He said, darling, I've been thinking that you're right. So stay right where you are. I'll be there by the morning light. 'Cause the sun still shines on Galveston Drive. Now mark her 158 to 159. Those old potholes, that country road shaped her life. It's her miracle mile, Galveston Drive. It's my miracle mile, Galveston Drive.
Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Dolan.
And we're St. Cyr White. And you're listening to Indie Country Radio.
We just want to tell you Merry Christmas
and Happy New Year.
This is Jessie Lynn, Alabama's cowgirl at heart, wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hey guys, this is Matt from the band Vidalia. We'd like to wish our friends at Indie Country Radio and all of their great listeners a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from all of us down in Louisiana. And remember to always keep it classy trashy.
Hey everyone, it's Corey. I just wanted to wish all of my friends and listeners at Indie Country Radio a Merry Christmas, and y'all be sure to check out my EP, Remember My Name, on any online music store, and get Corey Radio on iHeartRadio. Y'all have a safe, happy, and blessed holiday season.
You're all that I need.
former winner of the show American Idol. She is the one, the only Miss Kelly Clarkson, Underneath the Tree, and a great Christmas tune there. We want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That will take place next Tuesday for Christmas, next Monday night, Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, everybody. But speaking of Kelly Clarkson, she is now a two-time, 2 seasons in a row winner as a coach on NBC's The Voice. Last night in season 15, one of her artists, Chevelle Shepherd, took home the trophy and won The Voice. So congratulations to her. Can Blake do it again? I don't know, man. Kelly's giving him some competition. So that was a great show last night. I was hoping Kennedy Holmes won personally. Anybody that can hold a candle to Whitney Houston deserves a vote. That's for sure. She had my vote, but she did not win. But she's going to have a great career in the music industry as well. So is this next young lady. She's an Alabama cowgirl. We love her. We've met several times at the Nashville Universe Awards. She is the one, the only Jessie Lynn. Jessie Lynn JL, if you want to follow her on Twitter. Her brand new single is called I'm Digging It. We are still digging it. A former song of the week a few weeks ago here on this radio station. We'll send it out to Mr. Matt listening to us right now on Indie Country Radio, KICR, New Country's Best.
Can't sleep. All I do is think about you. That's my heart is stealing, that's okay. I don't want it back. What's this chemistry? Such intensity. Good emotions getting through. It's your sweet love I'm feeling, I can't get enough. Go figure it. Madly, deeply, baby, I'm falling. Head over heels, I'm living it hard and so you're giving it. I'm thinking that I'm digging it. Come on, keep it coming. Think you're onto something so strong, so right. It's got to be real. Breaking down my walls and fences. There's a powerful sense. Good emotions getting through. It's your sweet love I'm feeling, I can't get enough. Go figure it. Madly, deeply, baby, I'm falling. Head over heels, I'm living it hard and so you're giving it. I'm thinking that I'm digging it. Madly, deeply, baby, I'm falling. Head over heels, I'm living it hard and so you're giving it. I'm thinking that I'm digging it.
Her name is Jessie Lynn. Again, the Alabama cowgirl herself, Jessie Lynn JL, if you want to give her a big follow on Twitter. And she's got several Twitter accounts. She's got a fan page as well, so you might want to follow it. Keep up with what she's got going on. But that's her latest single called I'm Digging It, a former song of the week here on Indie Country Radio. And we'll be playing our current song of the week here soon. But first of all, we're going to talk to this gentleman that I have on the phone right now, Mr. Jeremy Parsons. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, man. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome. We are glad to do it. Anything Michael Stover wants, we pretty much give him. We've had a good working relationship for a long time, and all of his artists are great. We're glad to have you today. I love your sound, too, on your music.
I appreciate it, man. And, yeah, Michael is he's a hard-working dude. He's got my respect for sure. He does a lot for a lot of the independent crowd, and he's a godsend for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we were talking just before we got on the air about where you're located. Your phone number popped up as San Antonio, Texas. I know you're from Texas, but you told me you're living in Nashville pretty much full time, but you're in Texas for the holidays.
I am, yeah. You got to come down and do the family thing so they don't give you grief the rest of the year, the upcoming year. Yeah, no, I live in Nashville. I'm gonna make it back to Texas more this next year, but yeah, I've been up there working and writing and recording and playing downtown now for quite a bit, and gotten a lot from it, a lot of growth. There's so many good, I feel like everybody's just good up there. If not in general, it's something. So there's always something to learn from people up there and everything. So it's been quite a good experience to plug myself in. You know, as you know, there's plenty of talented people down in Texas, too. It's just a different type of hub. You're just jumping onto a different boat.
Man, I'll tell you, most of our music comes from those two locations, Texas and Canada, believe it or not. But, yeah, I love the Texas artists, and you included in that. We'll just say you're from Texas, and you fit right in there. But you may know some of the names I'm about to throw out. You know, John Wolfe, Jason Cassidy, some of those guys down there in Texas.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Don Woods, we met at the Nashville Universal Awards. He's doing music full time. Awesome artist. You know, just a bunch of them.
Yeah. It's such a. There's a lot of. It's a lot of really unique people too. That's what I love about it. There's it's just these standout figures that come out of these certain places.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed that, and the sound has always been really true to roots as far as what I like at artists. Have always been very they're like walking homages of artists that have been as well, you know.
Right. Well, I want to say this about you, too, and I said it in the promo that I did this morning on Facebook, that you have a unique sound. To me, you do not sound like anybody else, and I was watching a video this morning of a song that we're going to play here in a little bit, but, you know, to look at you and see your facial features and to hear that voice, it's just totally different. You wouldn't think, looking at you, you sound like you sound, and you don't sound like anybody else. You're just totally you, and we love that.
Man, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's always been the thing that, a lot of people have always said that, and I think it's the only thing that, you know, it gives them. I mean, I try to stay humble with everything because I just don't like those guys you walk up to them and you're like, "Hey, man, you did great," and they're like, "I know." I'm like, "Oh, well, that makes me not like you a lot."
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like the longevity is there with that unique sound, and luckily, I didn't really have to dig too much to find it. It was just there. I talked to a lot of artists around town that are very much like, "Oh man, I'm looking for my sound. How did you find yours?" I was like, "Man, I just opened my mouth."
Yeah.
So I'm lucky in that sense, but it means a lot when people say that because I think it is important.
Yep, absolutely. You know, and I had a buddy that had his son, about 17 years old. The first time I went to Nashville was in 2008, and he got a recording contract with a label. And his voice changed about 2 years after he did this first EP, and he sounded totally different. And I see that you didn't get into music really until after high school. Did you kind of wait until your voice changed maybe and said, okay, this is the sound that I'm going to run with, or kind of how'd you do it?
I kind of, again, lucked out. I didn't really pick up a guitar until I was 17.
Uh-huh.
So, and I didn't start writing till I was, later that year, more around the age of 18. So, I'd already gone through that process. There's so many people. That's one, I have a problem with that. When people get into that so young, one, you don't really even know who you are as a person, much less what you're supposed to sound like music. There's so much change that's going to occur, And, you know, you see these people just throwing their kids up on stage like toddlers in tiara style.
It happened last night on NBC's The Voice. There was a 14-year-old on there, and I'm not sure. I think Chevelle Shepherd might have been that 14-year-old that won The Voice. I know she's young, maybe 16. I think they said she was 16 years old, but there was this Kennedy Holmes, and man, I mean, they can definitely sing. She can hold a candle to Whitney Houston, and that's taking
Kennedy's
some doing.
Great.
Yeah.
She's really good. She one of the songs she sang was written by a friend of mine out in L.A. She's amazing, man. Like, I mean, I don't think, you know, I think The Voice is a good platform for people that age. But if someone needs to scoop her up and develop her, kind of like they did Ariana Grande. And then you got another superstar here in a couple years.
Yep, absolutely. Well, you know, and there was a gentleman, and I can't think of his name now. Blake had 2 guys in the finals last night, but it wasn't Kurt J. I knew that name, but I didn't watch The Voice a whole lot last night, but I did see the finals. But he said, you know, that he had a problem when he started on that program of making eye contact, you know, and relating to the audience, you know, and he kind of had to break out of that shell. You know, and so getting in front of a crowd and performing that, not just having the voice and the talent, but it's nerve-wracking getting in front of people. I do this show from my house, and you know, I'm talking to the world, but I'm not that nervous because there's nobody in here but me and the dog.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always been. My dad was on like TV and radio back. He did these gardening segments because he's big in agriculture and horticulture, and so like he would always throw me in front of the camera, in front of the microphone on radio. And I think that actually, it helped me out in the long run because it just became comfortable because you got to do like, you know, TV spots and everything for promotion. And it's just, it's so second nature to me at this point, which is also another blessing, I guess, that I lucked out again. Because it's just like, you know, people are like, we're going to film you. I'm like, dude, do it. I'm ready.
Yeah, there you go.
It's fun, man. It's like there's no different. You just pretend the camera or a microphone is another person, and you're just having a conversation.
Oh, I'm the same way. You know, I'm at home, but behind the microphone now. You know, been doing this for going on 6 years, and I absolutely love it. And don't really care who's in the room. Don't care who I'm going to interview that day. I just look forward to doing the show and having a good time. And I think the music that you guys makes somebody's day a whole lot better, no matter what's going on in this crazy world that we live in. So I love doing it.
Man, I appreciate that. Yeah, well, I'm glad you do it because it's like, you know, music is the that big glue that it can really bond a room.
Yep.
I was telling my dad a story the other day about when I was playing downtown one day. I have like a very split crowd. It would be like hipsters versus biker. Let's set the scene of like it's hippies versus bikers, and half the room was split. Like we had tables on both sides, so half the room was bikers, half the room was hippies, and they were like connecting over songs that I was playing. They're like, wait, you like this song too? I was like, all right, you're all right. I like you a lot. We can be friends. I was like, man, music is that big bonding piece. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, we talked a little bit about live performances. We're doing one now on the radio, but over the past decade, it says you've played all over the U.S. and Europe, including numerous venues down in Texas. Is there a show or two that really stuck out in your mind that you absolutely love doing, that you would just love to go back to?
Oh, man.
What venue?
The Europe one specifically in Norway, and there was a few venues down. I don't remember the names of them because honestly, there was like Z's and S's in weird spots.
Yep.
I would just look like a fool. But with any of the gigs over there, the crowds, it's great because in Texas you grew up with dance hall crowds, but these guys like they don't necessarily understand what you're saying. In a lot of provinces and stuff over there, but they like your accent, but they just stare at you in between songs while you're talking. Like they'll either laugh or just look at you like I don't know what's going on right now. But as soon as you start the music back up, the whole room is dancing.
Yeah,
it is awesome. And
isn't that something?
All night.
You know, I told an artist yesterday, I interviewed I interviewed a couple yesterday, but after the noon hour, I had a gentleman call who used to be here in Branson for a long time, and he speaks Spanish fluently, and I was telling him, I look at the stats all the time religiously on where we're broadcasting to and who's listening. Peru is our number 2 country that listens to this radio program, and, they speak Spanish, and that just blows me away. I mean, we're heard in the Federation of Russia. We get music from Sweden, from all over the world. Australia, we've had lots of Australian country music artists. It's huge over there. Just Iceland, all over the place, and to broadcast it right back to them when you do internet radio is just phenomenal to me, and they just love it.
Well, that's the beauty of it. Like, it's independent, and there's no walls. Like, it can reach anybody, and I think that's what's so cool. That's how it should be, man.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Be just like an open stream for anybody who wants to put their ear on it.
Yeah. Now, it says that you have a captivating personality. I totally believe that. I've talked to you a couple of times now. This is our second interview. I absolutely love talking to you. But it says also you have a unique humor. Now, tell us a little bit about that. Do you tell jokes or,
I have been described as a pun master.
There you go. That's me, too.
There's a lot of pressure on that. You feel like you have to perform even when you want to relax. So if someone said, and I mean, my Instagram and social media presence is based around just trying to make people laugh on a daily basis, or, for people who love animals or cats. Like, I have 2 cats that I, constantly post with and make, like, cat puns. Like, I love cats. I'm not kidding. Stuff like that, or like
that's awesome.
Post on Meow Days, or like Catter Days is a good day to use as far as posting about cats. Like, just keep people laughing and smiling. That's pretty much the end goal for my entire existence.
Yeah, I got to put my kittens liner in now. That just reminded me I've got one of those. So I'll have to play that a little bit later. But I'll tell you what I want to play right now is a song, and your music is phenomenal and your style is phenomenal. We talked about a couple that we're going to play today. Making things up as I go relates really to me, because that's how this radio show happens. We get all kinds of music all week long. I put it in the library, and now we have well over 1,500 songs, and including the Christmas songs, probably more than that. So we're just kind of making things up as we go when we're doing our playlist. We don't really know who we're going to play that day, and I kind of look at the social media and who's liking and who's following and who's giving us some love when we're doing our post. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to play that artist today. He at least not acknowledged that I'm going to go on the air. Now, it doesn't have to be that way, because, like I say, we're just winging it. But how did that song come about for you?
It was, the whole premise of the record was, it's called Things I Need to Say. So it's very self-explanatory, but I had written a lot of, it was a lull and low point in my life, I guess would be a good way to put it. And so I was writing my way through it, and in the process of writing through it, decided we were going to make this record. And then going through the songs, I was like, man, there's a lot of sad, dark stuff on here. Like, I wanna like lift the presence a little bit, but I still want to keep it real. And that was just something like, I think it was Dad, or like I was having a conversation with someone, and it was like, man, we're just, taking it one day at a time. And I'm like, what's a cool way to say that hadn't been said? And because I like that, because that's real, like real world, like where sometimes we're all just flying by the seat of our pants.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's just the facts. So I was like, I wanted to have like a, an uplifting message, and that's okay, man. Like, you still get it done, and you probably learn. You're throwing it's head first into the kiddie pool, and you never know, you might, playing on the other side. But
I love that. And people plan for the future. There's nothing wrong with that. And we want these artists, and you included, to never give up on your dream and dream for the future. But you got to live one day at a time in the same breath, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. And unexpected stuff happens, and it also goes with you gotta improv in the moment sometimes. Like, things don't always work out the way you planned them. But, if you're making it up as you go anyway, you'll have something to fill in those blanks, and you'll just make it work.
There you go. And you know, I know the man upstairs is in control. I know Michael Stover's a big believer in that too. You know, he's a very religious man, and he's a great guy. And you know, I think that's what makes him so humble. You know, because when you guys are part of a family like he's got, you give the glory to God. You know, you have the talent, but it came from him, didn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's always, that's just one of those things. Like, when you get that bigger picture, man, like, all the other stuff in life is just, like, you're able to focus on, like, the golden moments and stuff like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, man, we love the music. I'm going to play this song right now. Then we're going to come back and talk about another song that has a video attached to it that I found this morning, and we're going to put that on the TV station, but we'll talk about it here in just a second. We got Jeremy Parsons on the air right now, making things up as I go on Indie Country Radio, KICR, New Country's Best.
One foot on the floor, planted in the day. I step out my front door, and I hope it goes my way. And if it doesn't, well then there's nothing I could have done. Ain't nothing I can do but take it as it comes. So I'm making things up as I go, off the cuff and so out of my control. I learn more the more that I move further through this life. Whoa, don't you know? We're all just making it up as we go. Drifting through this life, every breath is something new. Why we sit and wonder why these questions go unanswered like they do. Well, we don't get to know what we don't need to know. So I go my own way, make it all up as I go. Yeah, I'm making things up as I go, off the cuff and so out of my control. I learn more the more that I move further through this life. Whoa, don't you know? We're all just making it up as we go. Yeah. Making things up as I go, off the cuff and so out of my control. I learn more the more that I move further through this life. Whoa, don't you know? We're all just making it up. We're all just making it up. We're all just making it up as we go. As we go, yeah.
Mr. Jeremy Parsons, making things up as I go. JMP, I think it's JM Parsons on Twitter, isn't it? I
think it's J.M. Parsons Music.
Yeah, J.M. Parsons Music. That's right. I will probably tweet to you later. I've got the phone in my hand and a mouse in the other, and working the chat room, and we just got all kinds of stuff going on behind the scenes today.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't have to hold anything else.
Yeah, that's right. I tell you, my coffee's right here. I will hold that here in a minute, but
you got to start using your feet.
Yep, that's right. We get a foot up on the competition. That's right.
Absolutely. There you go.
Well, You know, and let's talk a little bit about something that I absolutely love talking about is you guys are singers, but you're also songwriters, you know, and it says in your bio, you know, you draw from your personal experiences to create these songs that have a real keen perspective and meaningful to your audience. Tell us a little bit about your writing style.
I think I used to write a lot. Like, I mean, I would write a couple songs a day, but I got to the point where I was wanting to whittle it more down to the gems. Like every idea is good, but every now and then you get an idea that you just know is great.
Uh-huh.
Those are the ones that I always wait to kind of like find me. And people ask me all the time, it's like, do you get the words or do you come up with the melody first? And like when I get a really good idea, it comes as a combo meal. I get both the melody and the lyrics.
There you go. You want fries with that? You got it, man.
A Biggie side. I guess they don't do more though.
That's awesome.
Is what it was. I don't know. I don't remember. But, yeah, no. It. And then I just like I lay it out and build the structure of the song. But it's important to me to take something that like is an internal struggle for me, and then make it a broad subject matter. So like an outside audience can compare with it. Like I'm dealing with this. How many other people deal with this? You know, It's like Burn This House Down is about a relationship that is dissolved, and you're trying to work through like a way to cope. And in this situation, it's metaphorically burning a house down and starting fresh from the ashes.
Uh-huh.
Making things up as I go is, you know, everyone can compare with that because there's, you know, some days it's like your song starts off, you know, 1 foot on the floor, planted in the day. Just take it from there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I talked to you off the air, and you told me that you're in a position that a lot of artists want to be in. You're doing music full time, and when you make a living doing what you love to do and providing for your family, there's nothing better than that. You'll never work a day in your life, and I know you know your work is fun. Tell us, you know, some of the places that you've played in Nashville and how that works full time. Or you got a pretty full booking schedule right now?
Yeah, usually I play about 5 days straight, which is like, which requires some breaks in between. Like, I mean, we have busy, like right now we're in a slow season, and obviously, you know, you're out of town and everything, but I play at a place called Swinging Door Saloon, mainly down there. I've played at a place called Tequila Cowboy, and play the Listening Room sometimes. I played the Bluebird down there a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And places like that, you're either working for tips or you're working to sell your own merchandise.
Yeah.
Which is like the only difference in that is like when you go out and do out of town gigs and everything, you're usually getting like a set pay but you're still selling merch. And I think merch is where it's at as far as, you know, if you really want to, you know, spread your name around and stuff. You know, if someone sees your name on a T-shirt, they might look it up if they're bored enough, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, we had Cassie Joy from season, I can't remember what season of The Voice. She was on Team Blake. She's an awesome young lady, and even though she didn't win The Voice, she comes over here to Springfield, about 5 miles from where I'm broadcasting live now, at this place called Southbound Bar and Grill. And by the way, if you're in the middle of the country, you might want to stop by and see me there too, because I'll come see you for sure. But, you know, she brought a lot of merchandise, T-shirts and all that, and her mom is her manager, and they together make these custom-made leather earrings. I think Lula Bradbury, who's in our chat room, got a set of those as well. We bought a set for her and sent them to her. And, you know, she only charged $10 for a set of cool-looking earrings and stuff. But, yeah, she brought tons of merchandise. And to go see her was $8, you know, because she didn't bring a band with her. She plugged the computer into their sound system and sounded phenomenal because the girl can sing, and I know you can too. So if you ever get to the middle of the country and you want to come perform, man, that would be an awesome venue to meet you at. The food's good. And
what was that? What is it?
It's called Southbound Bar and Grill. It's in Springfield, Missouri.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, me and a couple buddies we'll be down in. The plan as of right now, which, you know, plans can always change.
Yeah.
Like we're making things up as we go. So it's, we're going to be down in Texas in March and April, but after that, we're stopping back in Tennessee, and we're probably going to work our way in other directions.
Okay.
So, I mean, we're always looking for more places to play, so I'll definitely be in touch with you.
Yeah, hit me up and have Michael Stover get with me, too. I'll give you all the information on that little place. I mean, it's not little. It probably seats about 250 people, so it's a nice little venue. They got a dance floor right in front of the stage. It's just a real quaint little venue, and you get to hang out and meet the artist, actually, and take pictures. Man, everybody's been real gracious there. Jason Cassidy from Texas has played there. John Wolfe, Jake Worthington from The Voice as well. Cassie Joy, just a lot. They're booking some good ones, and I was like, are they looking at my playlist and booking the artists we're playing? So
it's amazing. I mean, it could be, man.
Yeah, just right here in our backyard. Well, let me ask you one thing, too. I know family support is a big thing when you're doing music and doing it full-time like you are. You told me you're getting to hang out with your dad today and go buy Christmas presents and stuff like that. Is he right there with you? He can say hi on the radio, too, if he wants.
Yeah. Yeah, just say hi. I got it on speaker. Hello.
Hello. Hey, what's your name? What's your name? And you sure did a good job on this Jeremy Parsons guy. Let me tell you.
Well, we tried.
He's awesome.
We found him on a street corner. And
yeah.
took him home.
You picked up a cabbage leaf and there he was, right?
There you go.
Well, we sure appreciate you letting him do his thing, man, because we love his music.
Well, I appreciate you playing his music.
You are absolutely welcome, and you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, all right?
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thanks for giving us some love here today at Indie Country Radio. Jeremy, before we go, I'm going to play this new song, Why is the Bluebird Blue? I just saw the video to that today, and I want to put that on our television channel, too, after the show. But tell me about this song.
So this one was, I wrote this probably... It's one of those that I wrote it and immediately started playing it out, and it became like just a fan favorite amongst my peers, which is always like the biggest compliment, because people who write songs are always, they're very picky about people who write songs.
Yeah.
So it's like it was always there. And basically, we were making this record, and a guy who is about 6'5" and weighs about as much as he would be height-wise. You do that math. It's too early for me to do math always, but he walked up to me and he's like, "Man, if you don't put that song on your record, I'm gonna kick a version of your body part." So I'm gonna say that on the air. And I was like, you know what, man, that's very convincing. I might just have to do that.
That's very convincing.
And 2 other people were very adamant about it as well. Working through my nightmares of him kicking my butt,
right? There's a song right there.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it was one of my dad's favorite songs. It's always been fun for me to play out, and it's conceptually so different, and it's always been one of my favorites that I've written. So,
all right.
It seemed like the right place for it to land.
Well, we're glad it landed here. I looked at it. It was already in our library. Like I said, we got so many songs. I haven't had a chance to play it. I'm going to take that chance right now and play it, and then we're going to put the video to it on our TV channel, too, Indie Country Television, for you. Tell us where folks can find you on social media before we go.
You can find me, we threw out the Twitter. It's JM Parsons Music, but the best place to go probably would be JeremyParsonsMusic.com. It's got links to my Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, and it's got a store, merch, and email. You can contact me if you want to book me anywhere or just want to have a conversation. You can come and find me there.
That sounds like a deal. I've got it pulled up right now, and so I'll tell everybody again before the show's over today. And, of course, this is recorded, so I will tag you and Michael Stover in it, and you can share it with all your fans as well. I appreciate the time today. It's been a blast.
It has, man. Thank you for having me back, and thanks for being so awesome always.
Oh, you are welcome. Hey, have a Merry Christmas with your family down in Texas, and have a safe trip back to Nashville, and keep making that great country music, all right?
Yeah, man, as long as you'll keep playing it. You have a great holiday as well, too.
We are definitely going to do that. We are coming up on our 1-year relaunch here at Indie Country Radio in January, so it just keeps getting better and better. I'm not going to retire ever again, I don't think. Well, I won't say ever again, but I've retired twice from radio and just can't stay away. I got to keep playing this music.
Man, we're glad you do it. Don't ever retire.
All right, we appreciate it. Why is the Bluebird Blue? Jeremy Parsons, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best. Thank you, sir, and Merry Christmas to you guys, and have fun with your dad today.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much.
You bet.
Look out my window, what do I see? A little bluebird looking back at me. He sings a song all alone in his nest, and I wonder if he's singing about loneliness. I open my window and take it all in as I listen to a number by my new blue friend. Is he looking for a lover, or did one just leave? Does he really feel blue, or does his color deceive? Tell me, why is the bluebird blue? Is a song he sings a somber tune? Does he feel like I feel since I lost you? Tell me, why is the bluebird blue? A hummingbird don't hang around too long. A mockingbird makes a living off of other bird songs. And I heard somewhere that a robin weeps, but the bluebird is still one that I can't read. Tell me, why is the bluebird blue? Is a song he sings a somber tune? Does he feel like I feel since I lost you? Tell me, why is the bluebird blue? Yes, spring is out and there's love in the air, and I know that I've got plenty to share. The bluebird's blueing, but so am I, and I feel about as low as the bluebird flies. Tell me, why is the bluebird blue? Is a song he sings a somber tune? Does he feel like I feel since I lost you? Tell me, why is the bluebird, why is the bluebird blue? Is a song he sings a somber tune? Does he feel like I feel since I lost you? Tell me, why is the bluebird blue? Yeah, baby, why is the bluebird blue? Tell me, why is the bluebird blue?
If you friend us on Facebook, a kitten is born. So do it now. You don't want to be responsible for fewer fluffy, cute animals now, do you? We won't post drama about our exes. We promise. We love to throw in musical speed bumps to see if you're actually paying attention. Train wreck? Maybe. We call it variety.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
In the basement! In the basement! In the basement! In the basement! Up to the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff. You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Guess I'm gonna have to burn this house down. 'Cause honey, your leaving's killing me. We put these walls up together and they still stand tall. But every loose board on this hardwood floor screeches out a memory. And I can't go on like this, just dwelling on a used to be. I can fix these halls and patch these walls, but there's no patching up you and me. There's a memory in every single room. I can't seem to get rid of you. A two-story reminder of a love that back up a few things. Whatever don't break my heart to see. Looking around, I don't see much that's been untouched. Everything must go, pictures and clothes, and I guess I don't need this key. 'Cause I can't go on like this, just dwelling on the used to be. I can fix these halls and patch these walls, but there's no patching up you and me. There's a memory in every single room. I can't seem to get rid of you. A two-story reminder of a love that didn't work out. I'm gonna have to burn memories till there's nothing but ash. I'm starting fresh, yeah, I'm starting from scratch. 'Cause I couldn't go on like that, just dwelling on you and me. I could have tried to pretend, say that it could have been fixed when I knew damn well that it couldn't be. With an old matchbook and a can of gas, I said goodbye to what we had. Two-story reminder of a love that didn't work out. I knew I had to burn this house down. Oh yeah, I knew I had to burn this house down. I guess I'm gonna have to burn this house down.
His name is Jeremy Parsons. That's a great tune called Burn This House Down, and he gets 3 plays today. He is awesome. We're loving his music. Well, I tell you what, I've got another gentleman on the phone right now. He is from Nashville, Tennessee. His name is J.K. Coltrane, and he owns Colt Records. I know we've been friends on Facebook, but this will be the first time I've ever spoke to you. How are you today?
Hey, we're doing fine.
Awesome.
Yeah, first time we talked.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, glad to have you. My good friend James Marvell's in the chat room, and he said you were trying to get a hold of me, and of course I got my phone muted, and I was working Twitter at the same time, but I looked down and called you right back. Glad to have you today. How are you?
All is well. Yeah, we're doing good. No problem.
That's good. Yeah. Now, tell us about how long you've been in Nashville and how Colt Records kind of got its start. I see posts from it all the time, and I think we play some of your artists, but we had never officially talked until today.
Well, I first started making trips back and forth in 1982, and let's see, my first record deal was in 1983 with Monument Records.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the late 84, they went belly up, as you might know. We had a lot of great artists on the label, Dolly and Willie Nelson and Larry Gatlin and Chris Christopher. So it was a great label.
Uh-huh.
But they got into, they made investments elsewhere in real estate and so forth, and had some money troubles, and so they closed down Monument. Sony ended up with a whole lot of their catalog, and a lot of the artists went on to Sony, and I had a meeting with Sony, but I didn't sign.
Yeah.
It's Sony at Stockyards here in Nashville, but I kind of got myself in trouble with Sony because I walked out on them. But they wanted me to play. They wanted me to be the outlaw guy, and I said, "Well, I'm not really an outlaw guy." I said, "I do love songs and ballads. That's what I write." And they said, "There's 10,000 damn balladeers who needs another one." I said, "Well, you called me here."
Yeah.
And I left because I wanted to sing ballads. I always pictured myself as a Don Williams type singer songwriter. I wasn't really an outlaw. I had the long hair and stuff like that, but I'm not really an outlaw, and the stuff I write's not outlaw. And I had a lot of outlaw friends, David Allen and Waylon and Willie.
Right.
But I was never really fit into that crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a son of a Sunday school teacher and church deacon.
There you go.
So I don't really fit the outlaw bit too much.
me either. I tell you what, but
yeah.
But I'm not fond of my ex-in-laws either, so I don't know.
Yeah, like I say, I grew up in church, but the outlaw bit wasn't quite right down my alley.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what happened there. So we had some great stuff that we had recorded, at Hilltop Studios in Nashville. Ray Pennington produced it, and so I went carrying my little album around.
Mm-hmm.
Back then it was cassette tapes. I carried my cassette around to all the labels, tried to get me that old record deal. I talked to Sun. They said, "Sure, we'd love to have you," but they wanted money, and I didn't have any of that. So I talked to Doorknob. They wanted money, and I still didn't have any. They wanted me to find financial backer to promote the thing. But so I ended up releasing the single "West Virginia Is Still My Home" in '85 on the little Studio 7 record label, and we charted with that one without a whole lot of backing. It was started like number 8 on Cashbox and 41 on Billboard.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of thought I was on my way, but never did get that. Offered another record deal. I think the word kind of got out that I was difficult and hard to deal with, so.
Yeah.
But I got to do a lot of fun things, I made friends with Ernest Tuffy in '82, and he got me on the Midnight Jamboree, and I was singing with a bunch of those folks, and made friends with Leona Williams and them, and so I had a good time, and like I say, it's been 36 years, and I've been in and out.
Yeah.
In the business for 36 years.
Now, with Colt Records, you take on a lot of artists and kind of produce them and help them get going. Then I take it, right?
Yeah, I finally in 1998 I started my own record label, Colt Records.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly to release my own stuff. One by one, artists started coming to me, and I've been producing and co-producing with Gene Breeden, who's been around since I don't know when, in the 70s.
Yeah.
Gene come from the West Coast and worked with a lot of the artists on Donnie West. And of course, Merle and everybody. And Gene and I, I started doing a lot of producing, and we've had some great artists on Colt Records. Nobody really played in the big league. We did have one artist that got banned, but we never released it.
Your phone's kind of breaking up there. There you go. I can hear you now.
Yeah. I was going to say that, one of our artists did get signed to a major deal with Warner Brothers, but he never released anything. Just kind of shelved the, project.
Yeah.
But so between producing and doing nice little radio promotion, promoting songs to radio, that's how I scratch out a living nowadays.
That's awesome.
I still play out once in a while, once or twice a month, just because I love to sing. Give me an excuse, but
yeah. Well,
but I don't do it like I used to. Yeah.
I want to ask you now, I'll tell you a little story about a gentleman that's an African-American gentleman over in Joplin, Missouri. I interviewed him, and he said that he turned down a $500,000 record deal because they wanted him to do country rap, and he wanted to stay true to himself, write his own songs, and do traditional country music. So he turned that deal down. I'm sure you see that a lot. And I want to ask you, what's your opinion of what Nashville's putting out right now and calling it country music? What do you think of it?
Yeah, all of us old timers, T.C. Shepherd and people like me, they call it bro country.
Yeah.
But in the bro country and the new country, it's just not that there's, but the words aren't important anymore.
Yeah.
And as a songwriter, that really hurts you. The country music has lost its soul, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And the words were all important in the beginning. And now all the songs kind of sound the same to me. I used to be able to distinguish artists. You could tell from the music before they even started singing to it was a lot of times.
I was just going to say that, the song starts with a good hook, and as a DJ, that's what we love to hear. I listen to an intro, and then, of course, I love the vocals behind it if it's great, but we get to talk over that song, and I was taught in broadcasting school, it's called hitting the post. If you can stop talking before they start singing, and that thing just all wraps in together real tight, that's a good show to me. I love that.
Yeah, that shows it for you. Yeah, like I say. And now we got songs with 20-second instrumental intros. And then, you never know. Sometimes I don't know the artist or what the song was about when there's three.
Yep. Yeah, well, and I'll just tell everybody right now, I mean, you would not believe some of the stuff that we hear that we get, and, that we just, I know in 30 seconds if a song's going to go on the radio, and 8 out of 10 do not make the cut, honestly.
Yeah.
But
there's still some Florida's putting out some great music. I'm not saying it's not out there. It's just not getting
Yeah.
here play on the music.
Well, and we have that too. You know, I was telling Jeremy, we have over 1,500 songs, the last count that I did, in our library. So we're not no top 40 station. I do a 2, maybe 3 hour show sometimes. Very hard to play, half of my playlist when I load the songs because I put them all in there. But I leave the air not getting half of the stuff I want to play played. But there's a lot of stuff in here that needs to be on FM radio that's not. And that's what we're trying to do is help these artists get heard.
I sure appreciate that.
You betcha. We're
shame, but there's no friendly things to do it. You have to overseas almost get in.
Yeah. And we do that too. When we push play, it's internet radio. We're overseas. We get music from overseas, so it's a win-win. You got a great Christmas song that I want to play, and then we're going to let you go. I appreciate the time today, but I got a lot of music I want to get on the radio before we go off. But thanks for sending us What Christmas Could Be, or I can't see the whole title of it.
What would Christmas be?
What would Christmas be? There you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for the time today, man. It's been great talking to you. Don't be a stranger, and send me some artists that we can put on the radio, and we'll sure do it.
Thanks so much. Yeah. You become.
You bet. J.K. Coltrane from Colt Records, live right now on Indie Country Radio. What would Christmas be? Merry Christmas to you, too. You bet. Have a great day.
All the flights are backed up at the airport. Another holiday delay. Everybody's trying everything they can to make it home for Christmas Day. I don't care what time I make it home, on time or a little late. 'Cause when I see that tree and you hug me, it'll all be worth the wait. What would Christmas be without a Christmas tree? Bubble lights and a little snow. Eggnog sprinkled with nutmeg and some fresh cut mistletoe. There are things I don't believe in, and there are ones I hold to be true. Like that nativity scene under the Christmas tree, Santa Claus and you. When I get home, every burner on the stove will have a pot sitting on it. If you could bottle that smell from the kitchen, we could sell it on the internet. You'll want to open a present early just because it's Christmas Eve. We'll have a lot of fun while you pick one from under the Christmas tree. What would Christmas be without a Christmas tree? Bubble lights and a little snow. Eggnog sprinkled with nutmeg and some fresh cut mistletoe. There are things I don't believe in, and there are ones I hold to be true. Like that nativity scene under the Christmas tree, Santa Claus and you. Christmas be without a Christmas tree? Bubble lights and a little snow. Eggnog sprinkled with nutmeg and some fresh cut mistletoe. There are things I don't believe in, and there are ones I hold to be true. Like that nativity scene under the Christmas tree, Santa Claus and you. What would Christmas be without a Christmas tree? Santa Claus and you.
This is today's country.
All the best country.
Today's country. Today's country.
The songs that I like from today.
I don't play hard to get, I play hard to forget.
Your station for today's country.
There's no more us, no more her, just me. Cigarettes and whiskey.
I love it.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
To the basement! 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 Up to the basement! To the basement! To the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff. You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Sitting all alone in a musty smoke-filled bar. Guess I didn't get far. Working on this broken heart. It's doing all it can to kill me. Told myself, sit back. Hard times, they won't last. But either with this half-full glass of memories. Bartender set me up another round. Fill me up until I drown. Until then I'll keep doing what I know. Keep raising these rocks up to my lips. If I do it enough I might forget all the reasons why she left me. 'Cause there's no more us, no more her, just me. Cigarettes and whiskey. Cigarettes and whiskey. Removed her number from my phone just to put it back in when I get home. Tonight I don't want to be alone. I thought of waking by her side, planning her day, planning our lives. Now the only thing I plan is one day at a time. Bartender, another round. Fill me up until I drown. Until then I'll keep doing what I know. I keep raising these rocks up to my lips. If I do it enough I might forget all the reasons why she left me. 'Cause there's no more us, no more her, just me. Cigarettes and whiskey. Not sure what will kill me first. Cigarettes and whiskey, or losing her. Bartender, set me up another round. Fill me up until I drown. Until then I'll keep doing what I know. Raising these rocks up to my lips. If I do it enough I might forget all the reasons why she left me. 'Cause there's no more us, no more her, just me. No more her, no more us, just me. Cigarettes and whiskey. Cigarettes and whiskey. Cigarettes and whiskey. Yeah. Cigarettes and whiskey.
His name is Chuck Thomas. He's a great singer and a great songwriter as well. You can find him on Twitter at Song Ballads, the number 4 and the letter U. That is Song Ballads for You. Great tune right there called Cigarettes and Whiskey. Well, boy, am I a lucky guy today, getting to do 2 radio interviews with the stars of the new country music scene. Mr. J.K. Coltrane from Colt Records, thank you very much, and we appreciate the Christmas music. And also Jeremy Parsons from MTS Management and our good friend Mr. Michael Stover. Absolutely loved the radio interviews today. Glad to have you. Mr. Chuck Thomas wrote this next song for this next artist. Her name is Catherine Shipley. You can check out the video to God Gave Me All I Need on Indie Country Television, and you can follow Catherine at K-Ship Music. This is God Gave Me All I Need on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
He said I don't shake hands like I used to, back when I was young and strong. These years have taken most of me, crippled hands and sight that's gone. I heard always say for a rainy day, life lessons that went wrong. This beat up bag that I carry on my arm, it holds everything I own. I'll keep living for tomorrow. Feel the sunshine on my face. Taste the raindrops from the clouds. Sing a song out loud. You should hear me pray. If I make it to tomorrow, I'll let go of yesterday. So if you pass me on the street, don't shed a tear for me. God gave me all I need. These tattered clothes that I'm wearing, they don't bother me at all. They remind me of where I came from and all the hard work that I've done. Wrinkles that I'm feeling, if they could only write a song. Describing all the memories that we shared, but loves that now are gone. I'll keep living for tomorrow. Feel the sunshine on my face. Taste the raindrops from the clouds. Sing a song out loud. You should hear me pray. If I make it to tomorrow, I'll let go of yesterday. So if you pass me on the street, don't shed a tear for me. God gave me all I need. Shouldn't take a blind man to help you see the person you should be. Stop and take the time to notice all this life holds for you and me. I'll keep living for tomorrow. Feel the sunshine on my face. Or taste those raindrops from the clouds. God gave me all I need. God gave me all I need.
Introducing the music of Billy James Brady. He performs fun songs like Beer Don't Float
The only thing we gotta worry about today is the beer don't float.
and Talking Trash with Johnny Cash.
I wish I could sit and talk some trash with Johnny Cash.
And he makes serious songs like American Heroes, a great tribute to our active military and veterans.
Serve their country, still wear their uniform proud. It wasn't for them,
Billy James Brady's music can be purchased on CD Baby or on his website, billyjamesbrady.com.
The featured song of the week is next on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I can't believe you got to me the way you did. All the lies you spun to me and all you hid. How your words played on my mind deep inside. I never dreamed you'd take me on this heartless ride. Now I'm broken, speechless, helpless, frozen. You drew me in, you inhaled every breath from me. You put me down, taking pleasure from the mess you made. Your love was cruel, I can't believe you ever cared about me. I'm running far as possible from you. I'm seeing clearly for the first time in a while. I'm finding inner strength to live without your smile. I'm moving on with no one standing in my way. And now I realize I never had to stay. Now I'm fragile, half gone, crushed, but I'm strong. You drew me in, you inhaled every breath from me. You put me down, taking pleasure from the mess you made. Your love was cruel, I can't believe you ever cared about me. I'm running far as possible from you. You drew me in, you put me down. I know that your love was cruel, I can't believe you ever cared about me. I'm running far as possible from you. I'm running far as possible from you.
That is our featured song of the week. We're playing it all week long on every live show. That's how we do it around here. Her name is Helen Jane McKellar. She is from the UK, across the pond, and that is a great tune called Twisted. You can check out Twisted on our website all week long as well, indiecountryradio.net. Just hit the More tab on the right and drop down to Song of the Week. Absolutely love that. Well, we want to wish Helen a very Merry Christmas, too, in the UK as well. We want to wish everybody out there in Radioland a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. It is less than a week away. Have you got all your Christmas shopping done? Well, we're still working on that at my house as well. But I tell you what, we love it on the countryside, don't we? This is Mr. Jason Blaine up next from Canada. You can check out the video to Countryside on Indie Country Television. Right now it's live on Indie Country Radio, KICR, broadcasting from the live entertainment capital of the world in Branson, Missouri, and live on Spreaker.com.
You'll know her when you see her. She'll be the one in the scuffed up boots, Old ball cap, ponytail through the back, grooving to a Garth Brooks tune. Her first car was a truck. She ain't afraid to sling it in the mud. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke and the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. Meet her friends out, get a little out, round about Friday night. Might shotgun, couple cool ones, out where the stars shine bright. Favorite blue jeans, frayed and torn, out there with the crickets and the cattle and the corn. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Ooh, 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 you can blame it on her raising. She get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke and the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. It's late, that look in her eyes says you wanna get lost, take a little ride. Ain't no telling what we might find. She scoots over and the dashboard lights shows a little more of that countryside. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, 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 that's the thing about my baby. Blame it on her raising. She get a little unwound on a Friday night, with the coke and the crown, the moon and the shine. Lord, I love how she ain't shy, showing off her countryside. Yeah, showing off her countryside.
What Christmas is all about?
Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about. Lights, please. And there were in the same country shepherds, abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them. And the glory of the Lord shone round about them. And they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not. For behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. Ye shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host praising God, and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. That's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown.
Christmas time was approaching. Snow was starting to fall. Shoppers choosing their presents. People filling the mall. Children waiting for Santa with excitement and glee. Little boy tugged my sweater, looked up and asked me, where's the line to see Jesus? Is he here at the store? If Christmas time is his birthday, then why don't we see him As I stood
name is Becky Kelly. Where's the line to see Jesus? And I'm telling you, if you're going to the mall, it's probably going to be a long line, and it's going to probably start at the food court. It's a little after lunchtime today in Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. But you can check out the song on YouTube right there, Where's the Line to See Jesus? Becky Kelly, that is Kelley. Isn't she great? We love that Christmas song around here. We love this next artist around here, too. Another pure country music artist from the state of Texas. And he is also a spokesman for your Texas area Ford dealers. Go get yourself a brand new Ford. Pop in a Jason Cassidy CD. This is called How Good Love Feels. Jason Cassidy on today's country from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
What are the chances of running into you today without him by your side and getting in the way? I know that he hurt you, and I know he made you cry. Trust me, girl, it's not true love. Let me show you the other side. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. He don't care about you, baby, but I always will. I wanna hold you, girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. I'm not standing in the shadows anymore. I'll come right out and tell you he's not what you're looking for. I wanna take you to a place you've never been. Girl, he's just your lover, but I can be your best friend. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. He don't care about you, baby, but I always will. I wanna hold you, girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. He's only lying with you. He's not telling you the truth. He's out chasing other women, but I'm only chasing you. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. He don't care about you, baby, but I always will. I wanna hold you, girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. How good love feels.
'Cause there's no such thing as enough country. You know that great song that you just can't get out of your head? We're playing it right now. Wow, it's like we're right there inside your head. Okay, well, maybe not literally.
Don't touch that dial!
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
In the basement! 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 Up to the basement! In the basement! In the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff. You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Some guy cut me off on the way to work. I spilled hot coffee on my shirt. Hit a traffic jam by the Baptist church. and I was running late this morning. So I yelled and cussed and hit the dash. Then I saw that long black Cadillac, that line of headlights rolling past, put it in perspective for me. Yeah, today's not my day, but today could be worse. Instead of driving this old Jeep, I could be riding in that hearse. No more knowing she's my world, being a daddy to my girls. There's so much left to do and left to say. So thank God today's not my day. She and I've got dinner plans tonight. This weekend's back porch glass of wine. We got a trip out west in mid-July. Plans for growing old together. And my girls, they're counting on me too. Yeah, to see their wildest dreams come true. Walk them down the aisle like daddies do. Toast them to forever. Yeah, today's not my day, but today could be worse. Instead of driving this old Jeep, could be riding in that hearse. No more knowing she's my world, being a daddy to my girls. There's so much left to do and left to say. So thank God today's not my day. 'Cause Lord, I need more time to be down here, stick around here before they put me in the ground. There's so much left to do and left to say. So thank God today's not my day.
He's a great Canadian artist. His name is Cody Prevost. That is Prevost. Mr. Cody Prevost. Cody Prevost Music on Twitter. His latest single right there, Today's Not My Day. Well, it's your day if you like country music and Christmas music mixed in and great radio interviews. We've had a fun time today. We're not done yet. I got one more to play before we go off the air and before I lose my voice, apparently. Another great Canadian artist, Tiana Woods. Tiana Woods 1 on Twitter. This is called Bring Your Own Sunshine on Today's Country from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Sometimes you walk 1,000 miles in the rain. You swear it ain't gonna let up. You feel every single drop of the pain, so close to giving in and giving up. Every day we got a choice, a decision to make. Don't
again is Tiana Woods. Tiana Woods, the number 1, if you want to find her on Twitter and give her a follow. And she's also having a little contest that I'm tagged in as well. So good stuff from Tiana Woods. Bring your own sunshine. Well, the sun's shining here today, and I'll tell you what, the show's been plenty bright as well. I want to thank Jeremy Parsons for joining us today. JeremyParsonsMusic.com is where you can find him on Twitter, and his dad joined us too. So Merry Christmas to both you guys. Mr. J.K. Coltrane from Nashville, Tennessee, thank you for a great radio interview today. And you can check him out, J.K. Coltrane, right here on Indie Country Radio. We got some great music from him, and also he is the owner of Colt Records. Check them out as well. The next time you'll check me out is Christmas Eve. I'll be live on KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, and then next Wednesday, the day after Christmas, I will be live right here on Spreaker.com with another great artist from MTS Management, Miss Heather Whitney. That's going to do it for me today, folks. We want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Check us out on our website, timkellyproductions.com. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you on the radio.
I can put you in